Okay, I'm parked over at San Luis Obispo. I just love calling it Abismo. Anyway, this is Frank, and I am going to take a flight here. So let's start with the pre-check. Let's go ahead and get connected to PilotEdge first. So uh, let me go ahead and hit plugins and hit connect here. Make sure that I got the right tail number plugged in, and I do not. So I'm gonna fly with N286 Whiskey Foxtrot today. That's the tail number I use for the Piper Arrow. Okay, and I should be connecting now. And I should be connected. Let me turn on my avionics bus and a master and avionics. Okay, looks like I'm either posed. Yeah, I am posed. All right.
051 and 1/2.
That would explain it. Okay. So turn off my buses here and start my checklist. And I don't go through everything on my checklist. So what I tend to do is I go ahead and check my fuel quantity.
Actually, cleared someone from the approach from a little back there. How's the descent gradient for you?
And it looks like I got the same amount of gas in both. And so it doesn't matter which fuel tank I start on. Okay, so I've done that. That annunciator panel would get checked doing some other checks. And I always tend to check my flaps and trim. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so for trim, let's go ahead and trim it for takeoff. Now, I do have X camera installed, and I actually use that. So if it pops up at the bottom, then that's why. If I pull down to the bottom anyway, and I mean this window, which I tend to leave on, so just want to give you a disclaimer there. All right, so my fuel looks good, and I'm gonna give myself 10 takeoff flaps or 10 degrees of flaps, and I got a half a tank of gas, and I think I'm just gonna do 2 runs in the pattern and then part. Okay, let's say 2 rounds in the pattern and then part. Okay, so now something I don't normally do is turn off everything, but turn this guy off, that guy's turned off, that's off, and let's see, so I got my radios off, and this guy is on the avionics bus, so that's cool. All right, so, and I probably won't even need my nav radio for what I'm flying today. Okay, so next, okay, brake set, and just pop out here and take a look. Yep, brakes are good. Check. Circuit breakers in. All my circuit breakers look fine. Check. All air is closed and it stays closed, so that's never an issue. Check. Prop full forward. Check. Avionics off. Check. And fuel selected to the desired tank. Check. And let's crack the throttle to about a 1/2 inch, and let's turn on, let's see, let's turn on the switches, the alt switch, the master switch, and the mixture. Okay, and let's prime.
Tower 7 Charlie, just confirm the turn heading 130.
So you'll see this manifold fuel flow needle move on the
Tower
prime.
157 Palmer Airport, slightly left here at 12 o'clock, 15 miles, report in sight.
And let's crank it up.
Tower 56 Hotel downwind Airport, 12 o'clock and 8 miles, report in sight.
Prop clear.
Tower 56 Hotel over, signal P, contact downwind tower 119.9er. Tower 56 Hotel,
Oil
just
pressure
over,
is up.
signal P, contact tower.
And adjust the RPMs to about 15. All right.
Tower 92 Alpha, radar contact circuit approacher.
SoCal departure, 92 Alpha.
Tower 157 squad speed for contact Palmer tower 118.6. No 92 Alpha, SoCal departure, maintain appropriate view for altitude, square range altimeter 29905.
Taxiway is clear. Let's test our brakes.
Palomar Towers, Palomar 157 is 15 miles to the west in now full stop.
November 99157 Palomar Tower, report midfield right, downwind runway 24.
Report midfield, right downwind, runway 24, Skyhawk 157.
No 262 contact, point with the approach 124.7. There's 7 Charlie Lima, contact circle approach 128.1.
John Wayne Towers, Skyhawk 2156, Hotel 2.
All right, let's get our weather. Turn this guy on.
Zero at 3, visibility 10, sky condition, clear, temperature 29er, dew point 1, altimeter 29908, arriving and departing runway 29er, visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
November.
San Luis County Regional Airport. 8 is information November. 1956 Zulu. Wind 300 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear.
So wind's 300 at 3. Okay. So let's call and get clearance for
There's 7
taxi.
Charlie Lima, you just want to take it from Phil Beach.
Wait for a break in traffic. Listen before we talk. Make sure we don't step on anybody. San Luis ground. 286 Whiskey Foxtrot over at transit with November, ready to taxi for closed traffic.
Therefore, Charlie Kilo, Pinky, proceed to direct San Diego Airport. Maintain VFR at below 3,500. Cleared into San Diego Bravo airspace. Contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
I might have stepped on somebody after all.
Bakersfield Tower, 323 Juliet, Sierra, clear through right, taxi Atlantic.
132 Bravo Uniform, Lumber Tower. I'm still showing you on a VFR code. I'm going to assign you a different code, see if you're able to enter that in.
I'm not sure she heard me.
Uniform, but you find me 2763, and I kept that until headed over to local departure. To uniform.
But if she did,
32 Bravo Uniform, contact SoCal departure, but squawk 5446.
she would handle the air,
122 uniform, contact local departure, it's called 5446.
and people sitting on the ground get last priority.
Lumber Tower, November 134, Charlie Kilo, VFR, now 3,300. Direct field.
134 Charlie Kilo, Lumber Tower, report midfield right downwind runway 27.
Report midfield right downwind runway 27, number 4, Charlie Kilo.
3767 Charlie Lima, you said the VOR Alpha approach. Long Beach only have the VOR approach for runway 30. Just confirm your approach request.
Now she is busy.
There's 7 Charlie Lima, clear direct Seal Beach VOR. Cross Seal Beach at 2000 or above. Cleared VOR runway 30 approach.
Oh, wow, there are 35 flights on the website, so she really is busy. Now that doesn't mean it.
Bakersfield Tower, 3 Juliet Sierra, clear runway Ellen Foxtrot for Atlantic.
3 Juliet Sierra, taxi to Buckingham Alpha. Have a wonderful day.
Taxi via Alpha, thanks a lot, 3 Juliet Sierra.
No 132 Bravo Uniform, SoCal departure. Resume on navigation, maintain appropriate vapor altitudes, and you'll be leaving the Bravo here in about 3 miles. I'll be able to let you load.
So I got my foot on the brake, and
Palomar Tower, Skyhawk 157, right downwinds 24.
I'm gonna call again in a
For
second.
November, November 157, runway 24, clear to land, wind 250 at 7.
I'm gonna
24
help.
clear to land, Skyhawk 157.
I'm gonna help her out a little bit by following the flight plan.
PSA 420, contact Las Vegas for 125.9er.
So I'm flying a Piper 28.
No 3533 golf. Square calibration, thank you all for cancellation received. Have a great day.
And this is considered a U.
Lumber Tower, November 124, Charlie Kilo, midfield right downwind runway 27.
135.4.
Okay, so I just filed a flight
PSA
plan,
420, contact Las Vegas, approach 125.9er.
which she may or may not even have a chance to look at. She probably won't, but if she
Lumber
do,
Tower, November 124, Charlie Kilo, midfield right downwind runway 27.
then that'll give her an idea
Before
what,
Charlie Kilo, runway 27, clear to land, wind 290 at 6.
of what I plan to do.
Go to land runway 27, number 4, Charlie Kilo.
So 132 Bravo Uniform, leaving Bravo airspace. Radar services terminated, squawk 85, frequency change group.
St. Louis Tower, radio check.
PSA 420, Las Vegas approach, Las Vegas altimeter 3012, contact Cooley at 1000, then descend and maintain 8000, expect visual approach runway 26 left.
So she is busy, so I may just disconnect from the network and make the flight.
John White Tower, Tower 2156 Hotel, clear of 27 left at Juliet, going to southeast parking.
Turn some beacon
Air
lights on.
56 Hotel, thank you, Pentic, Alaska, will 21 taxi, parking via Alpha, Romeo 60, runway 20 left.
Detective by Alpha, trying to find a hotel.
Now, just because it's quiet, that doesn't mean she's not dealing with somebody who I can't hear.
923 Alpha, SoCal Search, Mr. Check-in, Ontario, altimeter 2996.
And
Roger, and advise if you get in sight.
I may not have my radio for this on. Let me just check. Make sure that everything's turned on. I'm going to go ahead and turn my...
0157, exit Los Angeles, taxi departure Alpha. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, Alpha, Skyhawk 157, thank you very much.
My DME shouldn't matter. St. Louis ground, radio check.
Clearance, your volume is extremely loud and overmodulated. If you're able to tone that down, that would be helpful.
Okay, the clearance for that. Thanks.
923 Alpha, 1255, contact Fullerton Tower, 19.8.
I think I heard 5 by 5, so I'm going to try to get a call out one more time. If not, I'm going to disconnect and make the flight. St. Louis ground 286 Whiskey Foxtrot over at transit with November, ready to taxi, closed traffic.
Roger, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot, St. Louis ground, runway 29, taxi Alpha.
29 Via Alpha, 6 Whiskey Foxtrot.
14 Tower, November 93 Alpha, 8 miles to the north, inbound with X-ray for full stop.
Let's just check again, make sure nobody's pulled up beside me. And I'll
923 Alpha, Fullerton Tower. Report midfield, right down runway 24.
Report midfield downwind, 24, 23 Alpha.
Lower town, number 147, vacating, showing 5, parking straight ahead.
All right.
04 Charlie Kilo, taxi departure via Charlie 5 Charlie, and have a wonderful day.
Charlie 5 Charlie, have a wonderful day. Number 4, Charlie Kilo.
So I don't know.
St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 782, Foxtrot Mike is 5 miles to the south with November for landing.
Now somebody is about 3 minutes out, so I need to take.
3782 Foxtrot Mike, St. Louis Tower. Report 3 mile left base, runway 29er.
Report 3 mile left base, runway 29er, 782 Foxtrot Mike.
So I know to listen up.
262, contact Santa Barbara, approach 120.55.
Let me see if I can adjust my volume just a little bit so I can talk.
PSA 420, expect visual approach runway 26 left.
So I know that somebody's coming in to land in a few.
Clearance, land 23 Tango.
And I should see them. In fact, by the time I do my run up, then I should be yielding to that traffic.
That are still pretty loud compared to everybody else. The modulation is still pretty high though. It's the modulation is kind of blurring your words together, so it's making it hard to understand.
Okay, just readjust it again. How's that?
Slightly better. If you're able to improve it more, that would be nice.
Okay, I'll be back.
Lower town, number 4, Charlie Kilo, has our radio at 11.
Okay, so let's do a run up right quick.
7326 Santa Barbara, approach Santa Barbara, altimeter 2904.
So brakes are set. Prop full forward. Prop
4 Charlie Kilo, pass to the Cat 11, nice check.
prop for throttle 2000. I mean, I don't want to push that full forward. All right, let's check. Mags. Mag left is fine. Might be able to dial that down a little bit each and dial it back up. Get it right there in 2000. suction look good,
PSA 420.
or temp look good, or pressure look good.
Keep the
And
base within 10 of Las Vegas VOR.
let's check
Establish
the
final contact
altimeter.
tower 119.9.
Not the altimeter, but the amp meter. No. And there we go. Okay, I got my LV light, my low voltage light, and my
3 Mike Zulu radar contact 7.5 miles.
amps dropped to 0. Turn it back on, and it's coming back up. So that looks good.
Change my frequency 126. Correction. I will verify.
So all of that's been checked. All right, the annunciator panel,
23 Alpha, Eastfield, downwind 24.
and sounds good. And prop. Okay, my manifold pressure is up, my suction is down, and my RPMs is down. Let's take it back up.
If we had traffic departing
And my
or
suction is
descending,
back at 5.8.
more traffic
I'm
to be
looking
on the
good.
downwind when you're on the base.
And
If you
my all air
change
is
that
up.
and you enter the downwind instead,
Fuel pump,
that messes up separation.
turn that
creates
off.
possible conflict. So, that is very
And
important.
my fuel pressure is holding. So
Clear
that looks
land,
good.
wind very low.
And,
200 clear to land 72 Fox Mike.
and we're also going to go ahead and
Clearance, bearing 23 Tango. How's
check
that
this
audio?
door. Latch is closed and latched.
Much better, thank you.
Alrighty, thanks. And
Okay.
23 Tango is ready for clearance to John.
Battery, switch is on, mouse is on. Flight instruments, nothing looks like it's broken. Everything looks good. Fuel selector. Okay, so I am going to switch to my right tank. Set the tarmac for a while.
Fuel
pump back on.
Departure frequency 134.2.
Engine checks,
Squawk
look
5660.
good, and I can actually throttle this
Okay,
down.
we're clear to John Wayne via the Elmo 9, or Elmo 9,
let's just
Elmo
set-
Victor 186, and it's filed 4,000 and expect 5 and 10 minutes, and departure
And
frequency 134.2
props,
and
4.
5606 in the box for 23 Tango.
Flaps, 10. Trim is set. Controls are free and clear. And quick way of doing it. Controls are free and clear. Okay. Door is latched. All right. So we're going to rotate at 75, climb out at 75 once we take our once we blow out our flaps. Then we're going to speed up to about 97 miles per hour, knots. Okay, so let's do this. All right, let's change the tower network.
923 Alpha. Make
Tower.
left traffic and expect a 180 on the downwind.
Left traffic, and we'll expect the 180 on downwind.
And that guy have had to have landed by now.
There's been a Charlie Lima contact. Long Beach Tower 119.4.
Okay. So we are ready to go. Any last words, guys? Okay. I got a break. Good for me. San Luis Tower, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot is holding at runway 29, closed traffic, ready to go.
286 Whiskey Foxtrot, San Luis Tower. Left clutch after approved for port missile this time. One variable at 4, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Will report midfield each time. Left close, 29, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot.
For 23 Alpha.
All right.
Alright, 180 is approved, and runway 6 cleared to land.
So we're going to get out here,
Yeah, right 180.
do a final check,
Runway 6, 923 Alpha, thanks.
get lined up.
Tower, state 420, establish on file 265.
Okay. Okay, so
26 left, clear to land, PSA
that's
420.
29, and let's get this guy to 29. Alrighty, so we're looking good.
We don't always see the aircraft
And we need the
when
lights.
we give you the pattern entry instructions. So we just do it based on what
Camera.
your position is and what we feel would be best.
And action.
So if you feel like you're in a better position for a downwind, don't hesitate to ask. Say, hey, we're better set up for downwind, can we have a downwind, or we have a treating over better for us? We don't mind that at all.
60 knots, 70, 75, rotate. We're airborne, gear up. Alright.
We need to go around for runway 30.
Do you have Long Beach Airport?
And
Up there, inside, Mansfield.
we are 300 feet above, so flaps down.
Left downwind, 30, clear to land, 7 charge.
And we're gonna climb out. We're at 90. And climbing out at 97. That's what we want. Alright, so we're almost at pattern altitude. We want 1,000 miles above the runway, so at between 12 and 1,500 feet is what we want. And we just made our base turn, our crosswind turn. Okay. And we can make our downwind turn now. And we want to stay coordinated. Now we've blown way through our altitude. Clear for the option, negative for the rating, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot. Okay. So we don't have to report because she reported for us. And I'm still way too high. So if I was looking for a rating, I wouldn't be doing a really good job. And I want to pull back, turn off and turn off. I got my lights off, my landing lights, and my landing lights are off, and my fuel pump is off. So technically, I'm in cruise. I'm ready for cruise. I'm in cruise. What word am I looking for? The word configuration. Okay, so let's get back in landing configuration. So I'm gonna power back a little bit. Glumps. So I want gas, lights, undercarriage, and start this turn. Okay, I want some flaps now. So I got 10 degrees of flaps. And a little bit out of, okay, now I'm back at 29. speed. And let's see, where is, okay, so I can go ahead and, I'm a little bit early on my turn to the runway, but that's okay. I can make a wide turn and trim it up a little bit, because I want a descent rate at about between 300 and 500 feet per minute. Okay, so I got a good descent rate now, and getting lined up with the runway. Okay, so I took my eye off the runway and lost my lineup, but I'm back far enough. I'm about 1.5 miles out. I still got a good descent rate, so I'm gonna drop some more flaps and slow down just a little bit. Power back just a touch. So I'm coming in at 75 knots, which is what I want. Pretty good and lined up. If I can hold this profile right here, I ought to hit the runway just where I want to, just above the numbers. Okay, I'm over the numbers. All right, I'm gonna flare a little bit, power down, hold that flare. Hold that flare, power down. Alright, we're on the ground. Alright, flaps, clean it up. Flaps twice, and 4 power. And I misadjusted my prop. So I came in at a much lower prop than I should have. Okay, the plane wants to fly. I don't have the flaps on, so I'm gonna leave the flaps off. I should have. The thing about using the X-plane is sometimes it's hard to see everything. In real life, you can just look down at a glance. I do have the Oculus Rift system, and I probably will fly that a little bit. Okay, so I don't like putting all that gas in the spark plug, so I'm gonna adjust my mixture just a little bit. Okay. And now I'm gonna transition to cruise. So, whoops, gas off, landing lights off. And that yellow light that's on my dash is lets me know that that I'm in turbo mode. This is the Arrow Turbo. Okay, so I'm back doing a crosswind, and I'm at altitude just about, so I'm gonna start trimming. And my trim tabs are really sensitive, so I just touch them and I trim oftentimes way too much. All right, so I'm gonna start my down wheel turn and try to stay coordinated. All right, and as you can see, I'm not checking for traffic, and that's one of the things about these sims. It's really hard to check for traffic when you get ready to turn. But other than that, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so I'm headed on a course of on a heading of 290. I'm sorry, on a heading of 11. for runway 290, and I told Tower I'll report midfield each time. So since she's not checking in with me, I'm going to check in with her. So at this point, I am about midfield. St. Louis Tower, midfield, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot. I think somebody has an open mic. So I am just going to turn.
23 Mike Zulu, do you have trouble hearing anything on PilotEdge as well? This is Baron 23 Tango asking you if you've been hearing anything from PilotEdge. Me either. Everything was fine. All of a sudden it went quiet. Okay, thanks.
St. Louis Tower, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot is turning base for runway 29. St. Louis Tower. So sounds like the tower is down. So what I need to do is make position calls. Tower, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot is on final runway 29 St. Louis Tower. And okay, so I didn't do my glumps. So that's okay. I'm just gonna go around and come back around and do it correct. Okay. So gear up, and I'm not sure I even raised my gear the whole time.
23 Tango, 5 now.
Southwest 5693 Los Angeles Center, Highway. There's 73263, San Robert Kirsch, Highway.
St. Louis Tower, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot going around. Alright, so I didn't do glumps because I was so caught. Now, that's a good lesson there, how pilots get distracted and I missed all of my checks. So, it's a good thing I am going around because the first thing I should do is fly the airplane. Okay.
With the numbers 9 ready to taxi, request 15.
One thing, when you're flying, you gotta know how to walk and chew gum. Okay.
Southwest 5693 Los Angeles Center, sorry about that. I could y'all hear y'all, but y'all weren't hearing me for some reason. Sorry about that. Good afternoon. So 23 Tango, urban ground, runway 15, taxi to Bravo.
15 via Bravo, 23 Tango.
Okay.
There's 6 Whiskey Foxtrot, runway 29, clear for the option.
Clear for the option. 4 stop. 286 Whiskey Foxtrot.
There's 23 Mike Zulu, Palm Springs Tower.
Okay, so I let her know I plan to land.
There's 23 Mike Zulu. Did you want to continue?
Okay. So this time, guys, we're gonna do what we need to do. So glumps, gas, lights,
If you'd like to, you can turn back around towards
gas,
the airport.
lights,
Report missiles right down runway 31.
undercarriage,
Report Mansfield, downwind, 431,
mixture, and props. So I never did adjust my mixture and props, so I'm good on that. And so I'm actually now in landing configuration. I am going to give myself 10 degrees of flaps and make my turn to base. Alright, so, oh man, I'm right on top of my runway, and I should go around, but I'm gonna try and make this work. If I can't get coordinated, then I am gonna go around. So I'm gonna give myself another 10 degrees of flaps and turn towards the runway. 3 in the green, landing lights are on and coming in, and I'm pretty coordinated, so I can make this happen. I'm a little bit low now, so I'm gonna give myself some power to stay in the air and get back to where I need to be, and power down and flare, over flare a little bit right now. Okay.
Clear to the John Wayne Airport, flight heading 250, radar vector position signed as filed, maintain 3000, expect 6000, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 6153, Skyhawk 157.
Now anybody who flies X-plane knows how sensitive the pedals tend to be. All right, clean up.
And you look for I-47, okay, correct?
Affirmative.
Okay, that's cleaned up. Lights, I don't need strobes, and I don't need landing lights anymore, but I'm gonna leave the landing lights on.
So you got E2 Mike, clear to Santa Monica Airport on departure, fly runway heading. Radar vector is header. Direct sonar VOR. Victor 186. North. Direct. Maintain 3000. Expect 1000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 2613.
Sorry, Foundation Mike, finish Santa Monica, by runway heading 100, Belmore, Victor 186, sorry for the direct. I maintain 3000, expect 1000, departure frequency.
So I'm sitting here waiting on my chance to talk to get permission to cross this runway.
Dirt, Eastern Mike, clear backtrack. Southwest 5693, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Okay, gave him a chance to reply, even though I can't.
Tower ground, Scout 157, ready to taxi with Echo.
And I can actually turn my fuel pump off now.
Runway 24, taxi to Alpha.
240 Alpha, Skyhawk 157.
St. Louis Tower, 286 Whiskey Foxtrot, taxi to transit. and we clear the runway.
Southwest 5693 Los Angeles, sir. Santa Barbara altimeter 2994. Sir, 6 Whiskey Foxtrot taxi departure via Alpha. Have a great rest of your day.
Taxi via Alpha, have a good day too. 286 Whiskey Foxtrot.
262, clear direct Cadav.
All right. Showing nothing coming. And I'm good. And I must have,
John Wayne delivery, good morning, Cirrus 119er, Alpha November, IFR to Carlsbad.
make sure my brakes in.
Sierra Solomon under Alpha November, downwind clearance to Palomar Airport on departure flight heading 175, radar vector 23 as filed.
So
Maintain
guys,
5,000, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2453.
Cirrus 119er Alpha November is cleared to Carlsbad Airport. Fly runway heading 175, then expect radar vectors to Victor 23. That is filed. Maintain 5,000, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2453. And this is for the CAT I2 rating, please.
You're not Alpha November, have request for the I2 pass a correction readback.
Thank you.
On Spring Terra, 23 Mike Zulu, appointing right midfield, downwind for 31 right.
323 Mike Zulu,
Okay.
wind 2505 from right, 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to land, 23 Mike Zulu.
Burbank Tower, we got bearing 23 Tango, short of runway 15, ready for departure.
Finish.
and I'm just going to change frequencies to get off that network, because for some reason once you connect to PilotEdge, then at least I can't disconnect until I turn my masters off. Okay, so there's a process for shutting down. I always use what I learned in the Cessna, which is SLIM, which comprises of switches. So you see my lights go off, and you see my bus, my avionics bus go off, and technically I turn off all of my radios, and I've already got those turned off. Turn off this this ADF, which I didn't need, and let's see, I think this DME has a button here, and there it is. Got that in the off position, so I don't think I ever turned that on. Okay, so everything is off. So that was a SLIM, S for switches, L for lean, and I always had to double check, make sure I got my fuel pump off. It is, so I can lean it out, and it shuts the engine off. And then I got I for ignition, and that would be that guy. And then I got M for mixture, master. So those are my master. And some people tend to leave the fuel on, and I probably should have changed tank somewhere thereabouts. So I'm gonna turn my master back on and just see what I did in gas. So I actually, if I'd have went around again, I probably would have needed to change fuel tanks. And on this plane, you do have to do that manually. All right. So that concludes the flying, and I am actually trying to get an exterior view of things. There we go. Even though I got X camera installed, I don't use it enough to even know how to use it. But I do have some hotkeys installed for X camera. Okay, so there I am parked, and before I go, I would like to take a quick gander at one of the landings. So let's get back in the cockpit here, and let's see if we can't get back out here. And let's start at this point. Oh, that's loud. And that was the that short, high takeoff. This is the one where I overflare. So how that flare was.
Downwind ground, I got a correction, Cirrus 119er.
And I also had that little,
ready to taxi with uniform.
I think it was a 3 or 4 knot wind, blow me over a little bit.
Taxi Bravo.
And let's look at the one before that.
For 9 Alpha November. This is the one where I thought I came in and made a decent landing.
Altitude 4,000, route 210.
Okay, there's the road. So once I'm over that road, then I'm just a few hundred feet from the runway. Maybe it's the wrong, oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's the wrong road.
Contact departure.
I think this is the road that I thought I was over. Yep.
Stand on down south, 7 beaches, just be outside all that.
Your 8582 miles over departure radar
Hold it
contact.
off, flare, hold it off, and just let it settle. And here I did a touch and go. So I'm gonna clean up my flaps and give it power. turn on my, raise my gear for that until I got about midfield or so. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed it. Good way to spend an hour and a half in the afternoon. Wish I could do that in real life. And until next time, a good pilot is always learning.
5693, fly heading 110, maintain 4000 to establish low glider, cleared ILS, runway 8 approach, and you are